Woo boy. NXL Lone Star Major follow-up video. There is a lot to talk about, a lot to unpack. So, no crazy, weird, fancy intro. We're just going to talk about it. First thing that I want to address with this NXL Lone Star Major is the teams that didn't make it to Sunday and the teams that did make it to Sunday. Man, we'll start with the big one, the boys in blue, the big blue dragon, the boogeyman of the NXL, and that is San Diego Dynasty. 1-3 record, losing 3 overtime matches. Absolute heartbreaker, especially for us here at BFPGear.com. But to lose 3 overtime matches, it tells me, at least just me, 2 things. Number one, that's how incredibly close they were to a 3-1 or 4-0 record. To lose 3 matches literally in an overtime point, that's as close as it gets. I mean, as close as it gets, which is absolutely crazy. The second thing it tells me is that all of the other teams out there are working super, super hard, and they are playing at a much higher caliber. I feel like Dynasty, there's a skill ceiling in the game of paintball, and it sits here. Dynasty pushes that envelope, and then the skill ceiling just goes higher and higher, and then Dynasty has to try to keep climbing to be the masters of the sport. But every other team behind them is going to work just as hard, if not harder, to try and match Dynasty's skill, or maybe even just try to beat Dynasty, find a good strategy that works for them. And I think that's exactly what happened, is the skill ceiling has gone up, and a lot of the teams are just like, we know how to beat these guys, this is how we're going to do this, and now they're playing a far more disciplined game of paintball, and I think that's what happened. Other teams that didn't make it into Sunday, Edmonton Impact. Very surprising. I kind of feel like Dynasty's run into Sunday paintball has just been super, super consistent over the past few years, and Impact has always been right there with them in terms of their Sunday appearances. For Impact to not make it on is just, that's mind-blowing to me. They're an absolutely phenomenal team, and I mean, they did just get Mike Arena, formerly of Dynasty, and Mikey's a damn good snake player. And I don't know what it is about this field or this event. I don't know if there's some weird Texas voodoo magic or something going on. I don't know what the deal is, but it's weird. It's so weird. But yeah, Impact not moving on is just, that's a shocker to me. Next team that didn't move on, that's also a shocker, is NYX. I feel like NYX has, I don't know how else to describe it, except that I feel like they're just not playing as well as they did last year. Last year, it seemed like they were getting consistent 3-1 records in prelims, 4-0 records in prelims, and they were making Sunday pretty easily. So I don't know what's going on with the guys in NYX, what's going on with that camp, but man, not seeing NYX in Sunday appearances is just mind-boggling to me too. Another team that didn't make Sunday that probably should have made Sunday is the New Orleans Hurricanes. I mean, they went toe-to-toe with Dynasty in the finals of the Las Vegas Major, and they got a 3-0 lead on Dynasty in a finals match, which is absolutely insane. They didn't make Sunday at this event, and I feel like this layout was perfect for them. It's a very traditional layout where I feel like if you get if those guys got out wide, all they would do is just sit in their spots, play that slow game of paintball, and then push when they need to, and they would just kind of make you give up, basically. It does feel like this layout was really, really good for them, but they didn't make it on, and that's just absolutely mind-blowing to me. As for the teams that did make it to Sunday, you've got Chicago Aftershock, the Iron Men, Blast Camp made Sunday, which is huge. And then everybody else that made Sunday, it's just some of those names you expected to see. I believe Red Legion is in there. Feel free to fact check me. in the comment section below if I get anything wrong. I don't have like my phone on me or anything to take a look at like what the matches are going to be like, but dude, Blast Camp made it on. That's awesome. So congratulations to the guys in Blast Camp for making it into their first Sunday appearance in their first pro season as well. That's going to be a lot of fun to watch. I don't know who they're playing against, but good luck to both teams in that match. Chicago Aftershock, I believe a 3-1 record. It's really good to see Aftershock back. Like, Aftershock has always been one of my favorite teams, honestly. I mean, I grew up reading about them in like PB2X magazines, back when print magazines were like a subscription service and you got one a month and stuff like that. But it's really, really good to see Aftershock back. And I'll be real here, the dye gear looks super sweet. But a 3-1 record, they made it on Sunday. I'm really curious to see what's going to happen. I think that they're going to do a really, really good job. I feel like this is a center field that was built for A-Rod, and I can't wait to see some of the shenanigans he pulls off in it. It's going to be really cool. And then Ironmen, this is a big one too. The Ironmen on another rebuild, I believe. This is like a whole new roster. I think they kept some guys from last year, and then they brought on a bunch of new guys this year. 4-0 record, I believe. Again, let me know in the comments below. 4-0 record. I want to say they're top seed. I could be wrong. But way to go, guys. Like, seriously. It's really good to see the Ironmen, back in like this 4-0 prelim form, like making this Sunday appearance. That's step one. Now the next thing is going to be like a podium finish, and then after that's going to be winning a tournament. Can't wait to see what's going to happen, with the boys with the red shield. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch. Can't wait. Oh man, but who knows what's going to happen when they continue these matches, because it's going to happen right before the Mid-Atlantic Major. At least I think it's the Mid-Atlantic Major. Again, fact check me in the comments below. And then also for the comments below, let me know who you think's going to win. Whose tournament is this? Who's going to win the Lone Star Major after the crazy weather postponed all of the professional games? Who's going to win this? Who's going to win pro? Like, I don't want to say any names because obviously like all of my picks in the prelim matches were awful. The moral of that story is if you say, hey, Sam, I want you to tell me who I should bet on, don't listen to me, because if I was betting on any of these matches, I would be broke. I was wrong. Big time. Oh, it sucks to say that too, Moral of that story is that don't ask me for like sports betting advice. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. I'm a huge sports fan, especially when it comes to basketball and it comes to paintball. And obviously, I think you guys and gals out there are too if you're watching this video. But don't ask me for any betting advice on sports, because I just like watching them. So, but to circle back to the Lone Star Major, it's been a crazy event, and it's technically not over. Who's going to win pro? I have no idea. Yeah, I've got nothing. Like, me trying to think about it, like the wheels are turning in my brain right now. The machine's moving, but it is melting down at a very, very fast pace. I will say that me being a big fan of Aftershock from back in the day, I would love to see Aftershock have a very deep run of this tournament. Making Sunday was already a great achievement, especially for their second event being, reformed and coming back. But I would love to see them have a really, really deep run. But as of right now, I kind of feel like, I don't know. All the picks that I wanted to pick for who was going to win this tournament, they didn't even make Sunday. So, yeah, my head's on fire. I'm still thinking about it. It's just like a computer processor overheating right now. It's just crazy. But, this is a big open discussion video. This is for everybody that is keeping up with the sport, keeping up with this event. And we're going to get like almost a whole week of paintball when the Mid-Atlantic Major comes up, which is coming up pretty fast. Can't wait to see that layout and see who's going to win that. And you know, maybe I'll try guessing who's going to win those matches. But if I do, don't listen to me. Listen to yourself. So, but yeah, comment section is open for discussion. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the Lone Star Major event. Let's talk about whether it is the matches, the Sunday paintball that's going to happen, the bad weather, just anything from the NXL Lone Star Major. Just hit me with that stuff in the comment section below. We're going to reply as fast as we possibly can. And let us know who you think's going to win. I'm saying it right now. I think Aftershock's got this. But obviously, like I said, don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. So, yeah, but I'm going to put my money down. Aftershock all the way. So, that's going to conclude this video. Again, one more time, let's talk about it in the comment section below. And, as always, appreciate you guys watching BFPGear.com. And if you like content like this, please like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell. You get notified when we upload the next video. And hopefully, I'll be talking to you guys in the comment section below very soon. Y'all have a good one, and we will see you at the Mid-Atlantic Major.